Coming in hot from Arizona, this is Trevor
and Troy Howard.
And you're on So Tell Us Time. You can have everything you want in your business. Sometimes you just need a little help.
Every business owner would love to charge more for their services, but sometimes you can sacrifice long-term loyalty for a short-term profit.
Creating the right rituals is key to your business having success.
Are you tired of competing with your competitors? Guess what? You don't have to compete if you create.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of So Tell Us Time. Today we're going to be focusing on an episode where it's going to literally help your business grow. Now, yes, we do that all the time, but we also focus on the highs, the lows, the personal and the professional. Today is focused specifically on something we call the growth funnel. This is a funnel that we have utilized multiple times to build several multi-million-dollar businesses, as well as helping our customers not only like double, triple, maybe even quadruple their businesses and hit their goals. See, if you can just break it down into it does this, you do this, and you do this, and then you do this, and you do this, and that then makes more money for you, that really helps. So we're going to be talking about what we have created. We invented this. It's called the growth funnel. This is how we do it. So it'll be exciting for all of you that are on YouTube. I'm going to show this off to you guys real quick here on all my YouTubers. You're going to actually get to see. I'm going to pull up the growth funnel, and then I'm going to let Troy go ahead and get started talking about this.
All right. So what is the growth funnel? Let me just say what we're not talking about. What we're not talking about is just like an online funnel that you're going to drive people through. So, funnels are great ways to do marketing and to automate some of that marketing. But what we're talking about today is much more than just a funnel that you're driving people through online. It's an actual system, a complete system that you put into your business to drive those sales and referrals and the growth. So it's something that, you're going to be, you're a part of it. Your employees are a part of it. It goes through the entire business.
Yep.
So let's just talk about the funnel. I think Trevor put it up there real quick.
Yep.
And I'm just going to take you through the steps of this funnel. Now, I want you to imagine, those of you who are just listening on the podcast, imagine a funnel that starts wide at the top and then it slowly comes down, right? Gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting our customers in the top of this funnel, our existing customer base.
Right.
And then we're going to be pushing them through the funnel. And at the end, it's going to generate us more money.
Correct.
That's how the funnel works. So step one of that funnel is reaching out to all of your customers to get feedback.
Right.
You want to make sure that your customers are happy. That's really important. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically ask them to give you a satisfaction score. Like 1 through 5 stars. How would you rate us?
Right.
That's a very simple way to do it. Some companies like to do NPS, where it's just like 1 through 10.
Right.
But you need to figure out how satisfied.
And then some customers don't follow up with their customers at all.
Yeah, right. They never know.
And if that's you, you're missing out.
Exactly. They just hope that their customer had a good experience and that they maybe will come back and buy from them again, or maybe refer one of their friends or family to them. So you need to figure out, by doing this step, you're going to figure out, are people really happy or are they not?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing you want to do, step 2, is you're going to use that satisfaction score to separate your customers into 2 groups.
Right.
You're going to have your detractors, people that are not happy with the service, and then you're going to have your fans. Now, hopefully what you find out is your detractor group is very small.
Yeah.
Because everybody loves your service. But again, how would you know unless you actually reach out to them and find out? So here's what you want to do. You not only want to find out who your detractors are, but you want to find out why they're upset.
Right.
And then there's 2 things here you're going to do. One, on an individual level, you're going to try and fix that problem for them, right? So let's say, they say, I wasn't very happy and here's why I'm not happy. Okay, great. You're going to see how you can fix that problem and then turn them into a fan.
Right.
But what you're also doing is you're looking for patterns, right? You're looking for, am I getting a lot of complaints about a certain thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or am I getting a lot of complaints about a certain person?
Yeah. Totally.
In my company, right? So you're looking for patterns Because when you find a pattern, that means you have found a problem in your entire company. That's what those patterns show us. So it may be a bad employee. It may be a bad product that you're using.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things it could be, but by, looking for those patterns, you're going to know, ooh, I really do have a problem across the board.
Totally.
So that's part of step 2. Step 3 is you want to take those fans, the people that are happy, and then you want to immediately ask them for a review.
Absolutely.
And this is one of the biggest mistakes people make. They might go out and they might ask how happy their customers are, and then they stop right there. And then maybe a month later, they'll be like, oh, we should ask those happy customers for a review. No.
Yep.
They already took the time and energy to give you feedback on, whether they were happy or not. Give them the ability to just give you a review right then, right? So you want to get a written review from your fans. We talk about if, in your business, you're going to have fans and you're going to have super fans.
Super fans.
Right? And the fans are the people that are going to be really happy and they're going to write you a review on Google or Facebook or somewhere like that and say that you're awesome.
Yep.
Your super fans are the ones that are going to go crazy about you. Right? They're going to write an insane review that is just awesome. It's very detailed, and you're going to see those reviews. And then you're going to go, okay, this is one of my super fans.
Yeah. And for us, when our customers utilizing So Tell Us, shameless plug here, video, we tell all of our customers, we say, hey, look, your super fans are the ones that are going to give you a video. Those are the ones that you're going to want to seek out to get a video from.
Yes.
Because one video is worth 100 written reviews.
Yeah. Even more than that, probably, I would bet.
1,000.
1,000, I think is what Ron always used to say.
That's right.
But it's true. Those super fans are going to be happy to do a video for you. And then those videos are going to become a part of the very best marketing you're going to have.
And see, I think this is really important because in a lot of businesses, we focus on getting the new customer. We are focused on new customers and we leave our existing customers hanging.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is it's so much cheaper to get a customer from your existing customers than it is to go out and get a new customer.
Yes.
So
exactly.
This is very important.
Yeah.
If you don't have, I was just gonna say, if you don't have in your business a way to be generating customers from your existing happy customers, you're missing out on so much business.
Yes.
And spending a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. I would say that a third of our business comes from referrals.
Oh, yeah. Like, what's funny is, and we all know this because everybody's on social media these days, unfortunately, right? We're all on social media. But a lot of people get their information, they get their products, they buy services through influencers. And you got to be careful with that. That's a business utilizing somebody to get marketing to get new customers.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I just saw a social media influencer the other day who was recommending a cleaning company that I had previously used. And, what's funny is if you really truly think about it, or if you're in business, you understand they're getting that cleaning for free so that then they turn around and promote it on their social media. And I know this influencer. I sent him a private message and said, hey, I'd be careful because your reputation is everything in, social media influencing.
Yeah.
And this company came in and they ruined the stone in my big walk-in shower. They ruined the bathtubs throughout all my house, and I kind of let them know. I said, just because you're getting something free, you should really be careful in what you're, promoting.
Yeah.
And so anyways, I detract a little bit. I digress a little bit, but the point is that is a way, like everybody's focused again on getting the new customer.
Yeah.
Whereas, you could be going to these existing customers, the super fans, and you could be pulling in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new customers off of every single happy customer versus spending a lot of money giving away things to influencers or paying them or spending money on Google ads and PPC, right? SEO, Facebook marketing, all the things that everybody thinks I've got to do this and I want to do this. You could be getting customers for free.
Yeah. And that leads us into step 4 perfectly, which is ask your fans and your super fans for referrals.
Right.
It's really interesting. A lot of businesses never ask for referrals. They just don't, which blows my mind, right? Because it costs you nothing to ask for that referral. But here's the thing. You also need to make it easy for them to refer you.
Right.
And I'll share a quick story about that. I had someone come in and clean my carpets, did an amazing job. And at the end, he asked, hey, Troy, is there anybody that would like to get your, or that needs their carpets cleaned? Any friends, family that I could provide my service to? And unfortunately, I had to say no.
Right.
And the reason why is because I don't know the status of my friends and family's carpet.
Right.
Like, I don't pay attention to whose carpets are clean and whose carpets are not clean.
Yeah, and guess what? You refer your friend, your neighbor, your brother, whoever, and they're like, rude. My carpets aren't dirty.
Yeah, exactly. So they didn't give me an easy way to do it, right? Yeah. So I actually didn't give them a referral, unfortunately.
Right.
So you need to figure out a way to do it that makes it easy for them. So I'll give you a couple of examples. One thing you can do is give them cards that they could share with their friends and family, like a little pass out card. Another
put a QR code on there.
Exactly.
I love that. I didn't jump on the QR code bandwagon back in the day when they first started. I kind of thought, stupid. But now I'm loving the QR code thing. It makes life so much easier. Even my doctor the other day handed me a business card and said, hey, you need to schedule blood work to get done. And I was like, yeah, dude. And well, first he goes, you need to schedule blood work to get done. And I said, bro, I call and I wait on hold and I wait on hold and I wait on hold and it never works. And when I go online, it tells me that I can't schedule at this location. And he goes, oh, hands me a business card that has a QR code. He says, just scan that. As soon as I scanned it, boom, it popped up with the right location, all the times that were available. I picked it and I had my blood work scheduled for the next day. Yeah. And I had literally been going for months without getting my blood work done because it was impossible to do. So,
and that's literally a referral. He referred you to this other business.
Yes.
And he did it with a QR code.
Think about that for the carpet cleaner. If you would have just said, hey, here's some business cards. If if somebody asked, hey, I saw a carpet cleaner in front of your house the other day. Did you like them or anything like that? Or if you think friends and family or whatever, just hand them this and they can scan this QR code. Let them know they can scan the QR code and it'll just go right to my scheduling.
Exactly.
Or they can get more information.
Yep.
Or a special.
Another thought is you can send them a link. It's like, hey, I'm going to text you a link that goes to a special offer, and just take that link, share it on your Facebook, text it to anybody that might want it. That's an easy way to do it. You can also give them a post like, hey, I'm going to send you an image that you can post on your Facebook page.
Yep.
That will, basically give your friends and family a discount.
Yeah.
So you're basically creating like little mini influencers.
Yeah, totally. And what's so great about that, again, shameless plug for So Tell Us, but our system does that after they get a review from a customer, right? So they get sent the link, they do a review, and after your customer does a review, it immediately kicks them over and says, would you share this on your Facebook? You click the button, it creates the post on the customer's Facebook page, like we're talking about. Because again, your customers don't necessarily know which one of their friends and family would want to use your services. So they then just click the button post. It puts that review with a special offer for all their friends and family to claim, and then sends over the leads to our customers. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, we get some of these customers that they have gotten 300-400 leads in a year. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine 300 to 400 new customers for free?
Yeah.
That's amazing. We love it. They love it. It's exciting.
Exactly. All right. So then the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you flood your marketing with these reviews that you get from your customers, because, you're going to get hopefully referrals from your customers, and they're going to be convinced because they were referred from this friend. But then you're going to have other leads that are coming in as well that aren't referrals. So you need to be able to convert those. And one of the best ways you can do that is by having reviews.
Right.
So in fact, there's a study done that shows that if you have 20 plus reviews on your website, it will increase your conversion rate by 88%. Wow. So that means almost twice as many people will take action on your website, fill out a form, pick up the phone, chat with you if you have reviews on your website. Cool. So you need to take those reviews, put them on your website, put them on your social media, put them in your emails that you send out to prospective customers. If you do presentations, have them in your presentations. So make sure that you're utilizing that social proof everywhere that you're marketing. And then step 6 is give people a special offer.
Yeah.
I'm amazed. Again, we work with thousands and thousands of
Yes.
businesses, and our success coaches, one of the first things they ask them when they are working with them is, what is your current special offer?
Yeah.
And most of them say, I don't have one.
I don't know.
And we're like, wait, what? You know, how are you enticing people to, take action?
Through giving the best service possible, of course. I've heard that one a million times. How do they know you give the best service possible? They have a million choices. And guess what? When you're all saying the same thing, we're the best, and then they look at 3 or 4 or 5 different websites, and one of them has a special offer or multiple of them have a special offer, guess who they go with? They go with the one that has the best offer that they want.
Yep.
Not the person who's just saying the same thing that everybody else is saying and has no offer.
Yeah. So, and I'll give you a perfect example of this. I see it all the time. Get a free quote. Get a free estimate. Well, guess what?
Everybody does it.
Everybody does that.
So stupid.
So that is not a special offer.
That is not.
That's just doing what everybody else does.
Yes. Like, I would laugh at you if I called up and they're like, we're going to send somebody out and it's only going to cost you this much for this, estimate. I would be like, you're a joke. I'm going to the next company, the next 50 that give that for free.
Exactly.
And the cool thing about special offers is you can step people up. Like, for instance, Chelsea and my wife and I are like Amazon fiends. You would think that we have like an Amazon distribution center at our house with the amount of packages that show up. And I'd like to just blame it on her, but I am a fiend. I order crap all the time. I just love to buy fun things. And I feel like there's like a bag for everything, or there's like a container for everything, or a tool for everything. And if you have the right tools and the right organization, life is good. And so I am a fiend at this. So the other day, I was like, I want to make my travel more streamlined. And Troy knows about this because I research the crap out of everything I look at first. Then I order it. And so there's this company, Nomad. They have, started as like a Kickstarter type situation, and now they've expanded to a bunch of different bags. Long story short, they've got this sweet bag that I wanted to get that makes travel super simple. I'm like, dude, I will have one bag that can last me up to 7 days and have everything I need, and it's a carry-on. Awesome. Well, when I went to their website, immediately it says, would you like to get 10% off? I thought, well, yeah, I'm going to buy from them, so I want 10% off. So I put in my email address, and then it's like, perfect. Boom, pops up and goes, now, would you like to get 15% off this order? And I was like, yes. And it was like, put in your phone number.
Yep.
And I put in my phone number because I wanted the friggin' 15% off. But I mean, I'm like, that's just an example of like I wanted to get that, that product, but having that a little bit off just solidified it. It just sealed the deal that I was like, I'm going to buy it right now versus buying it later.
Exactly.
Because I was just on their website, kind of still researching, still looking at, and when that popped up, I was like, yeah, I want that. And then when it popped up and said, hey, you want 15%? I was like, yeah, I do. I really do. And
I'm
then it
ordering
was like,
right now.
I'm ordering right now because, it even said like limited time offer. So utilize this code. And so anyways, I'm just saying it sealed the deal. So if you want to seal more sales, have that special offer. Come up with something.
Yeah, and make sure that it's a limited time offer. Make sure that it creates urgency, that they have to take action right away.
Yep.
Because that's how you're going to close more sales.
Correct.
All right, step 7 is communication.
Yes.
So you want to give them a way to communicate with you immediately.
And specifically on the funnel that you're looking at here, we say web chat.
Yep.
And the reason that we say that is because communication in general, we could just say communication here, but most people have an email address they can communicate, like a support line. Most people have a phone number, at least the good ones. More and more companies, again, we've talked about this before, but more and more companies are getting away from that, which is ridiculous. Some companies have texting, but there are different personalities out there that like to be communicated in different ways. And one way that I consistently see people missing is web chat.
Yes.
Because they think, I don't want someone, I don't have anybody to just sit there in front of a computer and answer chats all day. And which is why, again, shameless plug for Sotellus, we built a web chat that you don't have to have someone sitting there all day, but yet you still capture that lead. You can easily communicate with people. And I'm not trying to plug us, honestly. I'm just telling you, like, we looked at these different aspects and we said, this is hard for businesses. Let's make it easier. So that was like the special offer thing, the review side, the web chat, because there's different personalities. Some people like me want to pick up a phone and call.
Yes.
Some people want to send in an email. Some people want to send in a text message. And then there are a lot of people like Troy out there that want to web chat because there's no commitment there. It's like you start chatting, you don't like what the answers you're getting or whatever, you just delete and chat, whatever. So you have to have all these different ways of communicating in order to capture the different personalities. You are not your best customer.
Nope.
And I hope that resonates. Mind blown. You are not your best customer. Just because I like to pick up the phone doesn't mean all my customers like to pick up the phone, right?
Yeah, exactly. So you need to give them ways to get a hold of you and get a hold of you fast, so you can close the deal, because the odds are they're not just looking at your product
Correct.
or your service.
Right.
And so if your competitors communicate faster with them than you do, there's a very good chance that you're not going to get the job or the new customer, and your competitor will.
And let me give you the quick example of that Nomad backpack or Nomadic, I think, or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, the bag. As soon as I started searching these kind of things and looking into it, I was getting bombarded with ads.
Oh, yeah.
For other suitcases and bags and travel bags, right? So, and they started to entice me. They did. I started looking at them. I'm like, oh, I like that. I like this. I like that. And so then I was like, well, let me go back and look at this nomadic bag.
Yeah.
And when I went on the website, they sealed my deal.
Exactly.
With that special offer. And again, even taking it to that second stage of like 15% off, like starting with 10 and then going to 15, I got to tell you guys, that was really brilliant. And the other thing I will tell you from the get-go that really impressed me about them, and we talked about this in our last podcast, was they had videos for everything. Everything. Yeah. Remember we talked about how in the last podcast, go back and listen to that one, guys, because we talked about videos, welcome videos, product introduction videos, service introduction videos, things like that. Mind blown from the last one. My own mind was blown, and I was like, this is awesome. Anyways, Nomadic did the same thing, and I was just like, okay, between these two things, they are a step above everybody else. I'm ordering from them.
Yeah.
Which then gets us to the bottom of the funnel that you're looking at.
Exactly. Which is rinse and repeat.
Yes.
So what that means is on that funnel, so you've got your customers through it. You got that referral from them. You've, given them their friends a special offer. You've closed the deal. Now you have a new customer.
Yeah.
And the awesome thing about this funnel is you just take that new customer, you provide the service for them, and then you drop them in the top of the funnel.
Yep.
And then they go through the funnel, and then you're capturing referrals and leads from them.
Yeah.
So it is literally like this perpetual machine that just keeps dropping your new customers in the top and creating new customers out the bottom, and you just rinse and repeat again and again and again. And that's how we've seen exponential growth in our company. Yep. And how we've generated exponential growth in our clients' companies.
Absolutely. And then now I am going to give a plug for Sotellus, because if you've never looked at it, our system literally automates this entire process. Yep. And the reason I'm plugging it is because I believe in it. We built it because we believe in it, because we knew customers needed ways to walk people through this, but in an automated way, because they don't have time to put people in place and 15 different systems in place and blah, 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 blah. If you've never looked at Sotellus, look at it. This is like the one time I'm going to tell you, if you go back and listen to our other 160 episodes, I don't think I've ever actually said like, go look at Sotellus. Maybe once, maybe twice in 160 episodes. But I'm telling you on this one, if you want an automated way to grow your business, seriously, go check out Sotellus.com. It's awesome. Yep. It really is.
Exactly.
And it will help your business grow. And we have helped thousands of businesses grow over all these years that we've been doing it. So.
All right, so on to the homework.
Okay, homework time. Well, I got to get my homework pulled up here, Troy, because I was showing off the awesome thing. So get the growth funnel implemented.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what? Go to Sotellus.com and order. No, just kidding. But get the growth funnel implemented in your business however you can. Whether you utilize Sotellus to do this as an automated system, or you're like, hey, I just need to implement one or two little things in my business to make this funnel work.
Yeah.
Do that. Get it going. It is proven over and over and over again. And you can add hundreds to thousands of clients off of existing customers, guys.
Yes.
Even if, for my little guys out there, I say, even if you could generate 5 new customers off of every one customer, would that be huge for your business? Absolutely, yes. If you could generate 1 customer off of every customer, you would double your business. And it's not hard. It really is not hard. It's exciting. And that's why I get all aggressive and like amped up about it. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us on So Tell Us Time. If you aren't checking us out on YouTube, I would recommend checking us out on YouTube, especially for this episode, because then you can go and see the growth funnel as we have built it, and it will benefit you. But regardless, we love you. We're happy that you're here with us. We love coming in every week and doing these great podcast episodes with you guys. We will check you guys on the next episode of So Tell Us Time.